There we go. 64 and 64. Job done. Turn that off. 2 stacks of glass. Pretty damn quick. And cost of no fuel. Welcome back, Minecraft fans. This is Punky76 back in tutorial world. Hope you are all well. Today I'm going to bring you a 24 furnace self-fueling super smelter. So I've done a smelter before, self-fueling. It was 8 furnaces. I've made this one a lot bigger. This is quite end game. There is a lot of hoppers involved in this, so this is a bit more end game. But 24 furnace self-fueling super smelter. It's quite a good size build, as you can imagine, and we've got quite a bit of work to do. So let's get into it. First thing you're going to need to do, as per usual, is go and smash that like button. Go and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The like helps us, the algorithms for YouTube. It helps the video get seen, and the subscription means you don't miss any other tutorials, and would very much be appreciated. So thanks for doing that. Right, let's get into this build. You are going to need to build this within a chunk. So the blackstone brick corners here is a chunk. I will put a link in the corner to show you my tutorial on how to find chunks. But yeah, so this is the square, the blackstone sort of bordered square is a chunk. Okay, you must build this within a chunk. Zero tick farms, which this is, are very sensitive, and must be built within a chunk. If you don't, it will break. Like, pretty much guaranteed it will break. So you've got to build it within a chunk. Okay, so find the chunk, work out where you're going to build it. The build itself is 11 blocks. I've put these blue concrete here. It's 11 blocks across and is actually 18 blocks long. The last little bit is a very small part which kind of sticks out. The main workings is within the chunk. It's just a little bit for the rails, but that's it. So we don't need to worry about that. So find your chunk and work out where you want it. You could put this right on this border if you wanted to. If that works for you, you can move it over by 2 or wherever you want, but as long as it is within a chunk. So the items we are going to need for this build, like I say, it is quite hopper heavy. There's 108 hoppers in this thing. So yes, you want to build an iron farm. I will put a link in the corner for that, for an iron farm I've got. I'm just going to check that out. But yes, you will need a lot of iron and a lot of items. So pause the video, take a screenshot, and I will put a link in the description for your ease of access. So let me grab some of this. I don't need all of it. There. Let's do that. There we go. Right. So like I say, work out where you're going to go, where you want the front to be and the center. So I'm going to build my center here. We're going to punch out the dead center and 1 block behind. Okay. We can now you've marked your, or got your center. I can get rid of these because I now know where I'm at. Let's get rid of them out of the way. Right. So this is the where the farm's going to go. So what we need to do first of all is, let's get rid of those. We need that, and that. We need to place, so in this first hole, place a redstone torch on the back of the central block and a redstone bit of dust on the inside. Take your building blocks of choice. Let's get rid of that. Place 1 on top of there, 1 on top of there, so basically covering up the hole. Take your repeater and aim it into this back block. And the repeater should start flashing. Basically, that is the clock, the whole timing mechanism for this farm to work. That is as simple as the clock gets. Place the lever on the front, flick the lever, and that will lock the farm off. What you now need to do is take a redstone line and go 12 blocks long off the back of here. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there you go. It's just, as you can see, it's just within inside the chunk border at the end. So we've got 12 blocks long. So redstone line, then a solid block. The next row along, you need to punch out a column the same length as the redstone. Okay, and do the same the other side. So not the one directly next to the redstone, but one across, like so. And then you need to take your sticky pistons and place a sticky piston in front of each piece of redstone. And they obviously, because the redstone is powered, they should all fire off, which is perfect. This is why we've dug the little trench here first. You must have this trench. If you do not have anything in this trench, this gap here, this farm will not work. So if you notice for some reason the bamboo is not growing, but the farm is running and seems to be working well, but the bamboo is not growing, make sure that there is nothing inside here. So this is underneath the extended sticky piston, okay? Must be empty, that little trench. So we go. There's that bit. Next, we need our solid blocks. And we need to go place a row, 2 rows of solid blocks even on top of these pistons, like so. Same this side. Like so. Then we need to take our sand. We need to place 1 row across in front of the sticky piston. Ooh, too far. 1 in front of the sticky piston, like so. And then on top of these blocks. Okay, and the same this side. So obviously you're going to repeat everything we do on one side, we are repeating on the other side. Like so. Then we want a row of solid, well, we're going to place 2 rows of solid blocks, but this top one is temporary, but we need it for a reason, okay? So basically fill that in that side and do the same this side. There you go. So what we can do is just flick the lever and you'll see the pistons. This will get quite loud because there's a lot of pistons moving. There you go. So you can see the pistons moving. The sand is trying to move, and that is causing the top sand to move, try and move, which will cause the 0 tick part of this one to work. But that is all good so far. Okay, we now need our double chests. So along the front of these blocks, our temporary blocks, we need to place a row of double chests. Like so. Do the same on the other side. Sorry, I climbed up for no reason. Right, go up here. A row of double chests. And come up on top. Now you need to take out these blocks. Punch these out. And then crouch and place a hopper into back in the all the way along in the back of these chests. So by aiming into the chest, you will see that the little funnel is aiming into the chest. So any items go in will get fed into that chest. Do the same this side. Take these blocks out. And again, crouch and place. Like so. Now we need to place a temporary block, place a furnace there, and then crouch and place a row of furnaces all the way along. Let's go around the back, come inside here, punch the temporary block out, and now you need to crouch and place, aim into the back of the furnace, so you see the nozzle is going into the furnace, and do this on all the furnaces. Like so. There you go. So basically the bamboo will be on here. It will get broken, it will fall into the hopper, which will put it into the chest. The chest is like an extra storage area for it. Goes into this hopper, which will feed it into the furnace, ready to fuel the whatever you're smelting. Let's come around this side, and we'll basically repeat this side. A furnace, crouch and place a row of furnaces. Like so. Come down the inside, punch that one out, crouch, place hoppers. And again, make sure the nozzles are aiming into the back of the furnaces. Like so. Perfect. Right, next, let's come back up here, climb back up the top. You want to place a solid block, miss one, two, miss one, two, miss one, two, miss one, block. Take your glowstone or any light source block you have, you could use sea lanterns, whatever, and place in the gaps. So you should end up with that pattern. Okay, that just helps helps the bamboo growing. It has been noted, someone in one of my comments, one of my other zero tick farms, said that the bamboo wouldn't grow until they added a light source. So we add that in just to make sure. Repeat the pattern on the other side. Oops. Like so. Obviously you don't have to use smooth stone. You can use whatever building blocks you want for this. It's entirely up to you. But that is that bit done. Next we need our pistons. So place our row of pistons across the top. Like so, and repeat on the other side. No, not there. Fell in the hopper. Like so. Right, so now what we need to do, we need to get a power source up to those pistons. So we've got the power going through here for the lower ones, we now have to get it to the top. So, take your redstone torch, place a redstone torch on top of the block at the back of our clock, okay? Then place a solid block on top, redstone torch, solid block. So all we're doing, we're creating a torch tower basically, and a torch on top. That should be off. We need to place a row of solid blocks down the middle of the pistons, and then take our redstone dust, place a row of redstone dust through the middle, aiming into the torch. So because this torch is off, obviously these are not fired. We want these must be in when the farm is off. This is obviously in the off position. And these ones should all be extended. So when we flick this lever, we should see. So the top ones are now going, but they're going out of sync for these ones. So when these are in, they're out, and vice versa. There we go. We're working perfectly well at the moment. Let's turn that off. Right, let's go for. We can now place our bamboo and the glass and the half slabs. Let's get those into the inventory. So come along, place your bamboo. If you haven't got 24 bamboo to start with. You've only managed to pick up one somewhere along the line. Don't worry. Place your one, run the farm for a bit, without smelting anything, and you'll get a load in the chest, and then you can come back in here and replant. Okay, so don't worry about not having enough. So place one bit of bamboo on each of the sand. Place a temporary block on the side, go up and place 2 on the end, so next to the sand and next to the hoppers. And then you want to place a row on top of the chests. Have I just knocked one off? No. Thought I saw something flying then. There we go, on top of the chest, and then place another row on top of that, and then cap off at this end as well. So place a temporary block like so, so that it will stop all the bamboo flying out everywhere. Now we just need to top this off. Again, you can use any blocks you want. Doesn't have to be smooth slabs or smooth stone slabs. You can use whatever you want to just cover that up. Let's go around this side and repeat. So again, bamboo on each of the sand, temporary block to cap off at the end. Place there, set glass on all the chests, and then another row up like so. Back around this end, temporary block, 2 up, and there we go. That's that capped off. Right, and then place our slabs. This will just stop anything flying out, and that is that. So that is the 0 tick part of getting all the fuel into the furnaces. So now, if we come down here, if we flick the lever, as you can see, bamboo being kicked off by the pistons rather rapidly, and it will go down into a chest. If we check some of these, look, loads of fuel in these already. Yeah, so that's that bit done. Just double check, make sure it's size. Yeah, that size good as well. Turn that off because it's rather noisy. Right, now we need to do the collection part of the furnace and the items we want to smelt. So we need, let's get rid of those because you don't need those anymore. Do for the moment. Right, place a double chest either side of this block. We're going to need to place a row of hoppers. This is where we get a load of hoppers. So we need to come out by 3 from the side of that chest. So crouch and place them in a row so you're in line with these furnaces, and now create a row that runs all the way underneath all the furnaces. Like so. Okay? So basically, as an item gets smelted, it will drop into the furnace, and the hopper, and it will run all the way around here. What is this piggy doing? So we'll repeat this side. 2, 3, and then we're in line with the furnaces. Come around the back, and then crouch and place a row all the way along. So again, as the items get smelted, they drop into the hoppers and run along. So we've got plenty of fuel in these already. The thing, we need a fast flow of bamboo because it takes quite a bit of bamboo to smelt one item. I think it's two pieces of bamboo to smelt one, so we need to get through quite quickly. Okay, we now need to place in the rail system. So come around here, crouch and place and put solid blocks on top of the hoppers. Take your slabs and place 2 slabs. Do the same. Get out of there. That's it. Get out. You're going to get trapped if you stay there. And do the same this side. Solid blocks on top of the hoppers, and then 2 slabs. place a redstone torch on top of this block where you've got the lever. Place a redstone torch, and then come up on top, and on top of that redstone torch, place a solid block, like so. Now, come down the side here. On top of each of the furnaces, we now need to place a hopper. So just work your way down, place a hopper on top of every furnace, like so. Let's do the same on the other side. Like so. Right, now we need to come down the back here. So next to the hopper, place 3 solid blocks, one on top, break the one underneath, and a lever, and fire that lever. Okay, so that will be, there'll be rails on here in a minute, and that will become relevant. So crouch in place next to the hopper, 3 blocks, one on top, break, lever, fire the lever. Now what we need to do, take your powered rails. So starting at the back, we're going to go down, we're going to place powered rails all the way down. As you can see, they're powered. Because we've got that lever underneath that end block, they're going to be powered. But the power will run out. There you go, now it's run out. So, come down here, and we get down to this corner. So it obviously drops down, comes round. Take a solid block, and aim at the side of that powered rail, the powered rail there. Place a block, lever, and then power that. And as you can now see, that has powered all the rails all the way down. Normal rail, 2 powered rails, again because it's next to this block, powered. Normal rail, powered rail. So we'll repeat that this side. So powered rail next to this central block. Rail, 2 powered rails, rail, and then we can do let's jump down here. Place a block. If you aim into the side of the rail, you can place that block. Place a lever, flick that lever, and it will power these. And then powered rails all the way down. And again, because that's powered, so it will power these. Crouch, place, and basically go all the way down. And again, you'll see the power will run out. There you go, it's run out. But because we have this N1 powered, they're all powered. I built this on a realm, and the minecarts became a little bit glitchy, only because you've got so much going on. You've got a lot of entities flying, you've got a lot of pistons flying, and you've got the sand moving around. So by having powered rails all the way down the side, you guarantee yourself that the minecarts are going to do their job. Okay, they're going to make it all the way down to the end. So that is it. That is, apart from placing minecart with chest, one on each side, like so. And that is basically it. That is basically the farm done. So you should have this kind of look across the front. Let's get that out of my hand. There we go. So you've got your furnaces, your hoppers, and all the bit. That's running around there. That should look across the front, and then down the side. Down the other side is obviously the same as the other side, but mirrored. So let's give this a test. Let's get rid of some of this for the moment. Let's go. Which one am I in? Let's go there. I know where I'm at. In this one. There we go. Right, let's grab 2 stacks of sand. We're going to place. Come up to these chests. Place 1 stack in there. 1 stack in there. 1 stack of sand in each of the minecart things. Mr. Sheep wants to be in the video. Then we'll flick the lever. The minecarts will hesitate because this rail here is being powered on and off constantly. But there we go. We can see all the furnaces are now fired up. The minecarts are probably empty already because every run they're dropping 12 in this way and 12 back. So they've only got to go back 3 or 4 times and they're done. But you want to keep this farm running all the while you're smelting, because you use a lot of fuel on this. This is why we have the 0 tick, why we have the fuel firing quickly. So we're down to 2. This one's on its last bit of sand already. So let's go around the back, around the front even. So we're nearly done. 48. We've got our last bit of glass coming in now. The last bit's just been smelted somewhere. There we go. 64. And 64. Job done. Turn that off. 2 stacks of glass. Pretty damn quick. And cost of no fuel. There we go. There is the farm built. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Watching the videos. Please hit the subscription and the like button. Really helps the video. The like helps the algorithms and gets the video seen by more people, and the subscription means that you don't miss any more tutorials or any other tutorials I bring out. Also follow me on Twitch, where I stream over there on a weekly basis. Most weekends I'm streaming either by myself or with my friend Junior, where we do our multiplayer world, or we play various games and stuff on Twitch. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.